Hello everyone, this is ICBs here and it's been a long time since I uploaded anything. Actually, let me just go ahead and check how long it's been since I last uploaded my video. Okay, so it's been actually a lot longer than I remember. So it's been like 64 days and 1 hour since I last uploaded my video. So it's basically like 2 months or something, which is a long time apparently, which means that my YouTube channel is either dead or really close to it. So yeah, so the reason for taking a break this long was just that I was like working at a job that was really bad. They were making me do overtimes, plus that job was like the office was like 23 kilometers away from my home, so I had to commute an hour every day, which was really tiring. And when I got home I was really tired and I just absolutely did not have the energy to do anything, so I just came home, I laid, I watched 2 Instagram reels on my phone, and well, it's time to sleep, it's time to wake up, go to my office, work a really long hours, and then come home, and it just kept on repeating over and over again. And I ended up neglecting this YouTube channel. I'm trying to come back and make as many videos as I can. I don't know, man, you guys clicked on this thing for me to like talk about Marvel or something, but I'm here talking about myself. But hey, it's my channel and I'm going to talk about myself. So recently I got a different job, so the working hours are better, they're fair. When it's time to leave, you just leave. So that is really good, so I can come home and I can start working on YouTube videos. But apparently I now have another job when I come home, so it might still be difficult to make YouTube videos, but I'm going to try and make this easy for me, because it's, for me personally, it's really easy to just sit down and record and just talk. But it's really hard for me to edit the videos and try to make them as engaging as possible, because that's the part that takes a lot of time for me, and I don't have the luxury of time to make my videos interesting, if you would believe that. So I'm going to be really lazy with editing. I'm just going to try and make this process a lot easier for me, so that the only thing that I have to worry about is sitting down, recording, talk about the things that I want to talk about, and just get up and leave. So that should be really easy for me, and it means that I can be a lot more consistent with the content that I'm making. So I hope that things work out, and thank you for listening to my rant for this long. And so today's video is supposed to be about Robert Downey Jr. coming back to MCU. It's been a while since this news have come out, and I've thought about commenting on it, because mind you, I have a lot of opinions about it and they are not positive entirely, and I wanted to talk about it. It's just that I was really busy and I also felt really unmotivated to make a video. But I don't feel so strongly about Robert Downey Jr. Coming into the MCU, and a lot of people might say that me being a negative Nancy or anything like that, and I kind of get that a lot on YouTube. Whenever I make something like a negative review or something, people just say, oh, you're just a hater or something. But no, I really love Robert Downey Jr. and I loved his role as Iron Man. I am like an Iron Man fanboy. I love his journey from his first movie to his last movie. Like, Iron Man is my favorite superhero. I can't emphasize that enough, that like, I loved RDJ's role, but seeing him come back is just like a lot of people have already commented, is a sign of desperation. Like I remember that podcast with Joe Rogan, where he sat down RDJ and he said like, Marvel is probably going to make up an alternate timeline, an alternate universe where Robert John Downey Jr. is going to come back. And it didn't exactly pan out that way, but it's still happening, like that prediction that a lot of people had in their minds, where it is coming true. And yeah, so it's just kind of sad to see it to see it come true, because for me, yes, Marvel has been going rotten for like it's not a hot take for me to say that Marvel has been going downhill. Everyone knows that Marvel has been going downhill. At this point, it's not a hot take at all. So yeah, but do I really think that bringing Robert Downey Jr. is a good idea? Probably not. I think if we want to talk about the positives, which I know people would love to hear me talk about positives, the positive side is that Marvel is also bringing in Russo brothers, and Russo brothers are responsible for making Marvel what it is. Like not Marvel but Avengers. Like they blew it, like they didn't blew it, I mean they blew it, like in a good way. Sorry, my English is not my native language, I'm sure you could tell, but yeah, like they were amazing. And if you've watched any of my videos before, like how much I emphasize on the fact that Marvel needs to hire good writers and directors. And recently, with Marvel's recent projects, most of the time Marvel has only been hiring no-name actors or whatever. It just really like why the hell are they doing that? Like Marvel is supposed to be peak entertainment, and now they're hiring low tier, I'm not gonna mention actors, but writers and directors. Like what the hell? Like this is supposed to be one of the biggest franchises in Hollywood, and then you see the kind of investment they're putting into people who are supposed to direct the movies, and it's just it's mind-blowing. Like why the hell are they doing that? So it's good to see that Marvel is bringing Russo brothers back, and I'm sure that Russo brothers are going to do their thing, and they can definitely save this sinking ship. Yes, English, I know. But yeah, I do still feel really weird about RDJ coming back. Do I think that he's going to come back and like amaze everyone as Doctor Doom? Absolutely. Do I think that I will end up loving RDJ as Doctor Doom? Absolutely. But I think that it just looks a bit desperate on Marvel's part to bring Robert Downey Jr. back, and I don't know how much godly amounts of money they're paying him to come back. So it does feel really desperate, and I don't think that desperation is a good look for Marvel. I know that Marvel is not doing good, but bringing RDJ back is just admitting openly that they're fucked up, like things are bad and they're admitting it. But yeah, I think the best strategy that Marvel could have done was only bringing back the Russo brothers and not bring back RDJ. But at the end of the day, I do think that RDJ is going to do a great job with Doctor Doom, and things are going to definitely get better. So it's definitely baffling to see that it took Marvel so long to do this course correction, and like they made so many bad movies. It's baffling again. Like I stopped watching Marvel in phase 4, in the first like 3 or 4 maximum shows that they put out. I stopped watching Marvel after that. I was done. Like the quality of content was horrendous, and I stopped consuming Marvel content. And I've said this story a lot of times before on my channel, so I'm not going to bore you guys. But yeah, I guess things are going to get better, but yeah, they still probably have a lot of bad movies they probably want to throw out there before the good stuff can come. So fingers crossed. And speaking of bad things, Captain America 2, like that Falcon guy playing Captain America, that's going to be coming out, and I hope it's better than the first season. The first season was definitely boring, and like I just wasn't a big fan of that season. It felt really odd to see that Falcon from the goddamn Avengers would be low on money. Like I feel like Tony would be paying his fellow Avengers a shit ton of money to come with him and save the world, but I guess he didn't. So it's really baffling to see that like see Falcon play the role of a run of the mill black guy who is down on his luck and money, can't get loans from banks. It just felt not like Marvel, or not like Falcon. I don't think that Falcon would have been facing money issues, so it just didn't feel honest to his character. But anyways, I hope the second season is better than the first one, because when it comes out I'm going to be watching it, and I hope that it is good rather than it being bad, because then I would just be torturing myself, which is not good for my mental health. And I suppose I have been ranting for too long, so I guess this is a good time to end this video. And with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, it's time for a goodbye.